Okay, so about playtimes, as you saw in the previous video, if you haven't seen that, you can just go check it out. It will be linked in the description. Um, Playtimes are slots. For example, we created something a screen called for YouTube video right here. Um, so let's create a bunch of playtimes for it. Let's create one. Can give it a title. So let me call it. Um, Naming things is hard. Lunchtime news. And then you give it a color, and then you pick out when it starts. For example, it starts on the 15th, which is today, and the repeat type is daily, does not repeat, weekly, weekdays, and also you can choose custom. So that is just the repeat type. So if you can say an event runs once every week, you get the idea. And when it starts from 1:30 to 2:30, so you see what I'm talking about right there. And if it is live, live means this is a live event on YouTube. Um, yeah, so yeah, live events are very specific because live events are are the same. They work, they run at the same time for everyone across the world. So 13:30 won't mean the same for someone in Africa and someone in the US. That's why there is this checkbox. This will be useful, especially if you are creating community screens, which we will do later. Anyway, so and then you add the YouTube channels in there. So you can create anything from your subscriptions, from your YouTube channel subscriptions. Uh, you can pick your any channel you want. For example, this, and just select that, and then at this point you can just create. So essentially, what you've just done is you've said every day, no, not every day. Let me change this to day. Every day at 1:30 to 2:30, I'll be watching Man United content on this for YouTube video screen. So that's what you just say. And then this is lunchtime, so four time, 4 minutes to. You know what? Let me change this to. Give it a sec. Let me change this to time that is actually right now, so that we can see something. Let me change this to 13:15 so that it is active. And then when you go back to your screen at 13:15, apparently you are watching highlights of United's game yesterday, where we were beaten. Anyway, you guys get the idea. So you just schedule your life. That's what Meta.tv is. So that's how you create a playtime. Now, this is interesting. I actually want to watch this. Idea. Just create playtimes and then you watch them. And yep, that's it. Oh, yeah, there's one thing I want to talk about, AI playtimes. You can use artificial intelligence to kind of classify videos. A good example of a playtime that does that really well is I've created one community screen here called the sports channel. This can be watched by everyone. I'll talk about community screens later. And then I have this playtime called weekend highlights. So this playtime, it has a lot of channels in here, but it has this AI text that says exclusively men first team football highlights. What this means is these channels will post a lot of things, a lot of things that you're actually not interested in. So the idea here is I use artificial intelligence kind of under the hood to kind of classify videos. So I only care about weekend highlights. So I just tell the AI to do that for me. and it does. So every Monday at 9 to 11, I watch that weekend's football highlights. So yeah, it's really cool, really cool. Yeah, that's how you can use AI. What else? Yeah, live playtimes. Live playtimes are playtimes that are live on YouTube. A good example is the United Way. Man, I'm talking about football a lot, but I'm a fan. So an example is this one called the United Stand Live 2 p.m. show. This show runs live at 2 p.m. London time. So for me, in East African time, this will be around 4 p.m. So when you mark this as live and you set the time zone correctly, when you go back to your screen, when that time comes, the United Way is right here, which is around 16 to 17. This this icon will light up and you'll watch that show. So they are different from other playtimes in that way. So that's what live playtimes are. Thanks for watching. This has been longer than I wanted it to be. And yeah, that's it. Bye.